Hi, Peter Boolkah here, and welcome to today's edition of the Transition Guy. Now today I want to speak to you about the importance of marketing in a recession. Now you think about a recession, what's the number one thing most businesses will do in a recession? They're going to cut their costs. And one of the first sets of costs to be cut is always marketing. But that is the biggest mistake. And I have been guilty of that in the past, where come a recession when I wasn't as experienced as recessions as I am today, and I cut my marketing, and what I was telling the world, I am not open for business. Now let's take this illustration here. Let's say that we've got a pie chart, we've got a circle, and that circle represents our total market. That circle represents our entire industry marketplace. And this is our slice of the pie, so to speak. Now when there's a contraction, and normally when you're looking at a recession, you're probably looking at single-digit percentage contraction. With COVID, I think we're going to see something we've never experienced before, because it's a global epidemic, a global pandemic, and multiple governments. I mean, most of the world has closed down, not trading, going into recession. So we're probably looking at something a lot more than that. I wouldn't be surprised if we see strong double-digit contraction. Maybe 10, 20, even 30% has been banded by the experts. Of course, we don't know. And we're not going to know till we sort of progress, because we don't know what industries are going to open up and when. But let's look at the contraction. So this is then the contraction. This represents your new marketplace. So you've already lost market share. On top of that, you're probably going to lose customers. So your slice of the pie is not only going to contract, but it's probably going to even reduce further. And for that reason, and that reason alone, you need to step up your marketing, because you need to be in the market for new customers. And the reality is, as soon as we go into a recession, you haven't got that many people vying for the top spots. Because inevitably you're going to have loads of people that cut their marketing. So if your competitors are all cutting their marketing and they're zigging, then you need to zag in the other direction. You need to be stepping up your marketing, because number one, there's going to be more people to see your message, because they're not going to be surrounded by the noise of all your other competition. But also, when it's a recession, the words become cheaper. So actually you're getting bigger value for your buck. And your goal in the recession is this. You've got to look at that recession as the biggest opportunity out there for you today, and actually increase your number of customers. Now you may not increase your business overall, because actually when you look at it, you may have a bigger slice of a pie, but it's a larger slice of a smaller pie. So your volume may actually, your revenue may remain the same. But here's where the exciting bit comes. You carry on building your number of customers. And like anything, where there's a contraction will pass, and then we're back to expansion. And imagine you pick up new customers, so you do all of that, you pick up new customers, but you also look after them extremely well. And you service them like you never serviced anyone before. So you're building your customer loyalty. When the marketplace eventually goes back up and starts to increase again, guess what's going to happen? You're going to grow with their business, providing you've done all the right things in your business, you've got the structure right, etc. You are going to grow with them, which means not only do you sort of reclaim the lost sort of market space that you had before, but you now massively increased it because you've got new customers. So please, now that you've got time on your hands, things may seem bleak, but make the big investment and actually put your marketing strategy into place, because you're going to need it. In this given sort of situation, I've not done what I did in the last recession. I've actually doubled down on my marketing. I'm sort of spending a lot more than I've ever spent before, because I know that the noise isn't out there and my visibility has just shot up. So if anything we spoke about today resonates with you, you want to look at your marketing plan, you want to get some ideas around marketing, then please head over to boolkah.com and get in touch. If you found today's episode great value, please share it with others, and also let me know your thoughts on marketing. always comment in the YouTube comments below so that I know what you're thinking. I always love to interact with people. I don't get anywhere near as much interaction as I would like. So please don't be shy, share and build your business during such a tough period. It's an opportunity. Please do not miss that opportunity. And remember, failing to learn is learning to fail. And most importantly, please stay safe.